Imagine a time where civilization was just beginning to take its first steps. Welcome to ancient Egypt, the cradle of civilization. This was a place where human potential started to blossom, where the seeds of culture, science, and art were sown to yield a civilization that would stand as a beacon for the rest of the world. Ancient Egypt was a civilization like no other, born from fertile soil of Nile River, an oasis of life in the midst of vast desert. The Nile was the lifeblood of civilization, its annual floods bringing the gift of the fertile soil, enabling Egyptians to cultivate crops and sustain their population. This was civilization deeply connected to its environment, its people, understanding the rhythms of Nile and harnessing its power to build a society that would withstand the test of time. But Nile was more than just a river to the ancient Egyptians. It was a divine entity, a god that gave and took life, dictating the rhythms of their existence. Their profound reverence for the Nile was mirrored in the complex pantheon of gods and goddesses, each embodying elements of the natural world and human experience. Beyond the Nile, the endless expanse of desert was a stark contrast. This harsh, unforgiving environment served as a natural barrier protecting the fertile heartland of Egyptian civilization from outside threats. It was a land of extremes, a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the people who called this place home. The desert also played a vital role in spiritual beliefs of ancient Egyptians. They saw it as a realm of afterlife, a getaway to the divine. This belief led them to construct monumental tombs and temples in the desert, structures that stand to this day as testament to their architectural prowess and their deep-seated beliefs in afterlife. Ancient Egypt history spans thousands of years, marked by periods of incredible prosperity and power. This journey through the time begins with the early dynastic period, around 5,000 years ago, when the first pharaoh unified Upper and Lower Egypt into a single kingdom. This was followed by the Old Kingdom, a golden age renowned as for construction of earliest pyramids. As the sands of time shifted, Egypt entered in the Middle Kingdom, known for rejuvenation of arts and architecture. After a brief period of chaos and conflict, a new kingdom emerged, witnessing an era of unprecedented expansion and prosperity, with pharaohs like Tutankhamun and Ramses II leaving indelible marks on history. The final phases, the late period and Greco-Roman period, saw foreign influence seeping into Egyptian civilization, leading to its eventual assimilation into Roman Empire. These eras, each with their unique story, sculpture the rich tapestry of ancient Egyptian history. The pharaohs, Egypt's ancient kings and queens, were more than just the rulers. They were seen as divine beings, living embodiments of gods on earth. They were the supreme authority, the earthly link between Egyptian people and their gods. Let's delve into a few of these powerful figures, starting with perhaps the most famous pharaoh of them all, Tutankhamun, known as King Tut. He ascended the throne when he was just 9 years old. Despite his short reign and young death, his golden tomb treasures had made him an icon of ancient Egypt. Then there was Ramses II, or Ramses the Great. His reign lasted incredible 66 years, during which he built more monuments, fathered more children, and lived longer than any other pharaoh. His legacy is echoed in the stone of Egypt, from monumental statues at Abu Simbel to the Ramesseum in Thebes. When we talk about gods, among these deities was Ra, the son of God, who was seen as king of the gods and the creator of all. Each day he was believed to travel across the sky in the solar boat, bringing light to the world. Then there was Osiris, the god of the afterlife and the underworld, who was associated with fertility and rebirth. His wife Isis was the goddess of magic and healing, revered as ideal mother and wife. From pharaohs to pantheon of gods, they shaped the spiritual and political landscape of ancient Egypt. Their stories, immortalized in stone and scripture, continue to captivate us, offering fascinating insights into the civilization that, thought long gone, continues to echo through corridors of time. Beyond the grandeur of pharaohs and gods lay the vibrant tapestry of everyday life. Ancient Egypt was a society rich in culture and routine. Agriculture, the lifeblood of civilization, relied heavily on the rhythms of Nile River. Farmers would cultivate wheat, barley, and flax, harnessing the river annual flood to irrigate their fields. Trade, both local and international, played a crucial role. Merchants would barter goods such as grain, gold, and papyrus, and even imported exotic items like ebony and spices far off lands. The social structure was a pyramid, not unlike their grand architectural feats. At the top sat a pharaoh and royal family, followed by the nobles, priests, soldiers, and scribes. Beneath them were skilled workers, farmers, and slaves. Everyone had a role, a place in the grand scheme of things. In every corner of ancient Egypt, life thrived, creating a society that was complex and it was captivating. The sands of Egypt hide architectural marvels that have stood and test of time. Imagine gazing upon the pyramids of Giza, a testament to ancient Egyptians' mastery of building. These colossal structures, built with precision and purpose, are still shrouded in mystery. How did civilization thousands of years ago construct such massive monuments without aid of modern machinery? Now let's journey a bit further to the city of Thebes, home of the Karnak temple. This sprawling complex dedicated to the gods Amun, Mut, and Khonsu is a labyrinth of chapels, obelisks, and statues, each more grand than the last. The inscriptions, frozen in stone, whisper tales of devotion, power, and divine. The Egyptian architectural wonders are not just structures, they finally each chapter of civilization's story. The silence witnesses to the passage of time, enduring symbols of culture greatness. These timeless structures served as testament to ancient Egypt architectural ingenuity. Ancient Egypt, a land steeped in mysteries and legends that continue to captivate us. This ancient civilization has left behind a wealth of enigmas that have intrigued scholars and enthusiasts alike for centuries. Among these is the famous curse of Pharaohs, a supposed hex that falls upon those who dare to disturb the secret tombs of the Egyptian rulers. Tales of ill fortune, sickness, and even death have surrounded those who have dared to uncover these royal resting places, equally enthralling in the legend of the lost city of the Sphinx. Folklore tells of sprawling the city hidden beneath the sands, its location known only to the Sphinx itself. Despite extensive archaeological efforts, this elusive city remains tantalizing mystery that continues to inspire expeditions and theories. These enigmatic tales continue to fuel our fascinating with ancient civilizations. They remind us that despite our vast knowledge, there are still secrets waiting to be uncovered in the sands of Egypt. The echoes of ancient Egypt continues to resonate, influencing cultures and societies that came after. The ancient Egyptian civilization with profound wisdom and remarkable innovation was a beacon that lit the path for the future generations. Its influence can be seen in various aspects of life, from art and architecture to science and religion. The intricate beauty of Egyptian art, captured in meticulous carvings of temple walls, inspired a wave of artistic expressions in later cultures. In the realm of architecture, pyramids of Egypt stands a testament to the civilization, advanced engineering skills inspiring wonder even today. In the world of science, ancient Egyptians were pioneers in the field of medicine with their knowledge of anatomy and surgical techniques. This wisdom was passed down through the ages, laying foundations for modern medical practices. The ancient Egyptian spiritual beliefs and rituals also had a profound impact on the later religions, introducing concept of life after death and divine judgment. Thus, the legacy of ancient Egypt lives on and resonating through the corridors of our time. Our journey through the sands of time, we continue to be fascinated by enigma that is ancient Egypt, a civilization that sprung up at banks of Nile. It was a beacon of knowledge, culture, architectural powers. Its mysteries, like the pyramid's construction or the elusive Sphinx riddle, still baffle us today. The allure of ancient Egypt lies not just in enigmas, but also in enduring legacy. This influence resonates in various aspects of modern life, from our calendar system to architectural design, even our understanding of afterlife. The ancient Egyptians believed that fascination with death and afterlife had permeated our collective consciousness, shaping narratives and interpretations across cultures and generations. The allure of ancient Egypt is not merely historical, it's a testament to human ingenuity, resilience, and quest for immortality. And so, ancient Egypt continues to captivate, its secrets buried in the sands, waiting to be discovered.